And he's only 27 years of age. He's grown up, more importantly, he's grown up mentally. And I wouldn't be making this fight like I didn't make the first fight if I didn't feel he could win. And he weren't far off of winning that fight.
Frank Warren has ignited the fire ahead of the Usyk versus Dubois rematch, tearing through the Usyk hype and branding him a paper champion who got lucky the first time. According to Warren, the controversial first fight was nearly Dubois' win, and this time there'll be no doubts. He's backing Daniel Dubois to dismantle Usyk and expose what the boxing world refused to see.
I think he's matured mentally, very much so. The talent's always been there. You know, he can punch, he can box, he's quite fast. That's there, and it's probably improved on that. He's only 27 years of age. But I think mentally, he grew up a lot after the fight.
In Warren's eyes, Dubois isn't just coming back. He's coming back with vengeance. Warren described Dubois, now 27, as a fighter transformed. The raw talent was always there, but now Dubois has evolved mentally. Sharper, faster, and more focused, he's developed into what Warren calls a complete monster. Deadly power, slick speed, and a boxing IQ that turns heads. This isn't the same fighter from the first fight. This is the finished product, ready to wreck Usyk.
A class act, a mature individual because he's older and wiser, comes from a completely different background. But Daniel Dubois is growing into himself. This will be one hell of a fight. This will be a proper fight, like all of the Usyk fights have been.
Adding fuel to the fire, Simon Jordan also weighed in, saying this rematch isn't just another fight, it's a savage war in the making. Jordan gave Usyk credit, calling him a seasoned, elite-level operator with maturity, wisdom, and the kind of pedigree that breeds champions. But the real shift in tone came when he turned to Dubois. Jordan emphasized that the young powerhouse is finally stepping into his identity, both as a man and as a fighter. He made it clear, this won't be a routine title defense for Usyk. It's a brutal battle in the making, one that could rival or even surpass Usyk's.
You know, when you get the opportunity, I want to win. I want to beat him as well. He's been up there a while, and he's had his day. So now is my time. I'm really confident and ready to fight.
Previous wars. With Dubois entering his prime, all eyes are locked on the heavyweight showdown. If Warren and Jordan are right, this could be the night Daniel Dubois shakes the entire boxing world to its core. It's crystal clear. Daniel Dubois isn't here to pay respect to legacies. He's here to tear them down. He's eyeing Oleksandr Usyk like expired royalty, a man who's had his moment and overstayed his welcome. Dubois didn't just speak with confidence, he oozed it. He radiated the aura of a fighter who believes the throne is already his. There was
I believe that I win. I feel I can win.
No fake humility, no polite nods to Usyk's resume, just cold ambition and war-ready energy. This isn't just about titles anymore, it's personal. Dubois is treating this fight like a coronation, and in his mind, Usyk's reign is already 6 feet deep. On the other side, Usyk doesn't just believe he can win, he knows he will. That kind of confidence is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. He doesn't need hype or theatrics. His focus is laser sharp, and his conviction is unshakable. The truth is, Usyk has been to the top, held his ground, and faced giants. He doesn't fear Dubois. He's already thinking about what comes next. But
design a game plan that no one's ever designed before is to go there, seek and destroy.
Make no mistake, this isn't just another fight for him either. Dubois brings raw power, but Usyk's experience, composure, and championship pedigree make him an immovable force. As the countdown to May 2nd continues, the real question becomes, will Dubois be ready for a man undefeated in mind, body, and soul? But Dubois isn't coming empty-handed. Don Charles has crafted a game plan that could shake Usyk to his core. This isn't just strategy, it's a blueprint for destruction. The mission.
We saw a perfectly legitimate punch that was not scored by the referee. He chose, for whatever reason, he could have been conned into it by Usyk, which makes it
Seek and destroy. No conventional tactics, no hesitation, just pure, unfiltered aggression. Dubois will enter the ring with purpose, every move calculated to exploit Usyk's vulnerabilities through devastating power and surgical precision. This fight isn't just about victory, it's about making a violent, unforgettable statement. Don Charles didn't pull any punches when addressing Oleksandr Usyk's actions in the ring. He openly criticized the referee for failing to score what he insists was a perfectly legitimate punch during their first clash. According to Charles, this wasn't a simple mistake. It was a pivotal moment that swung the fight. In his view,
a heavy puncher. Both hands carries dynamite, and it's just going to be a case of picking his moments, believing in his work, and there are 3 or 4 fundamental things that he must do, and if he does them, he'll have success.
Usyk used his veteran cunning to manipulate the situation, swaying the referee's call. Charles boldly labeled it cheating, asserting that the referee was either misled or chose to ignore what was clearly a legal blow. For him, it wasn't just a missed call, it was a calculated tactic by Usyk that changed the course of the fight. This controversy only fuels the intensity heading into the rematch. Charles's message to Usyk is direct and unflinching. When Daniel Dubois steps back into the ring, there will be no room for manipulation, only raw power and surgical precision. Dubois is coming to finish what he started and correct what he believes was stolen from him. Dubois' power cannot be overstated. Both hands are loaded with...
So, I will fight the winner between Usyk and Daniel Dubois.
And who do you think wins that fight?
Usyk win that fight for sure. But anything can happen, this is boxing.
Dynamite. And as George Fox emphasizes, this is Dubois' most dangerous asset. His ability to change the momentum of a fight with a single punch makes him one of the most formidable threats in the heavyweight division. But Fox is also quick to point out that brute force alone won't be enough. The key to Dubois' success lies in strategy, timing his shots, trusting his training, and executing the game plan with discipline. According to Fox, there are 3 or 4 fundamental things Dubois must do to secure victory. These aren't just theoretical tactics, they are the foundation of his potential. If Dubois can harness his aggression, stay composed, and bring these elements to life, the heavyweight landscape could be in for a serious shakeup. Meanwhile, rising contender Ife Ajagba has his sights set squarely on the winner of this high-stakes clash. Brimming with confidence, Ajagba has made it clear, he isn't just fighting to stay relevant. He's stepping into the ring to dominate. For him, this isn't just another fight. It's a defining moment to solidify his place in the upper echelon of heavyweight boxing. Ajagba's belief in his ability is unshakable. He knows the winner of Dubois versus Usyk is his next big challenge, and he's already mentally preparing to face whoever comes out on top. His message is clear. He's not entering the spotlight to be part of the show. He's coming to steal it. As the tension builds and the countdown to the rematch continues, fans around the world are bracing for an explosive showdown. With Dubois hungry for redemption, Usyk determined to defend his legacy, and Ajagba waiting in the wings, the heavyweight division is on the brink of a seismic shift. Now it's your turn. Who do you think will emerge victorious? Will Dubois finally get his moment? Will Usyk retain his crown? Or will Ajagba rise to claim it all? Drop your predictions in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this electrifying heavyweight saga.